everybody, and welcome back once again. We're back on the path here in Rutherford County. It is week 9. Game 8 is on the horizon. I'm on the campus of Rockville High School. I've got with me the head coach of the Rockville Rockets, head coach Brian Guthrie. How you doing, Mike? Coach?
Good story.
Well, it's Sunday, and last 3 are right on the horizon, but let's rewind the tape. About 10, 11 days ago, you took on Coffee County on a Friday night as you got ready to go into fall break. You were just informing me you stayed here in Rutherford County and didn't try to go south or go anywhere but to Las Casas and kind of hang out and probably cleaned up around the yard and did some things you needed to do and just get caught up.
Honeydews. We pressure washed the driveway and cleaned out the attic, and other than that, I just sat around and hung out with the kids.
You didn't find anything unusual or anything you didn't know or anything that you think you need to go do or throw away or start a new.
Tons of stuff we had to throw away.
Yeah, I guarantee you that. Well, how did that Friday go against Coffee County? Y'all went down there.
Well, it went good. I mean, we started out slow on offense, but we picked it up. But we blocked a field goal and picked it up and ran it 80-something yards for a touchdown, and we got a fumble.
That's good. I mean, a good special teams play like that can really fire you up.
It was huge. It got us going, and then they threw a flat route down on the 14 or something, and our inside linebacker Brooks stripped it, and our corner DJ Thornton picked it up and went 80-something for another defensive touchdown. So that was good. And then we kicked off to them, and they fumbled it on the 12, and we recovered it. And
so they kind of got in the way of themselves
a little bit early, and so we scored there and made 21. But we didn't get a whole lot going the way we wanted to offensively. But I think we got some things figured out.
Did you feel like everybody was in not so much a good mood or a good feeling about playing on that Friday night headed into fall break, or was Marlins in other places?
No, I don't think that. I don't think
I'm
that.
not trying to.
I don't think that had anything to do with it. I think it's just sometimes it's, I struggle with getting 16-year-old kids to the same 16-year-old kids, 16, 17-year-old kids to show up every week, and play the same way. And that's on me, and I've got to figure out how to do that psychologically. But
there's a lot of coaches trying to figure
it out.
I mean,
I've been doing this for 30 years almost, and sometimes before a game you'll think, oh man, we're excited, we're pumped, we're ready to go, we're going to kill this team, and we go out and get the crap beat out of us. And then sometimes I think, oh man, we are flat, and think, oh, we're fixing to get the heck beat out of us, and we come out and play lights out. So I quit a long time ago trying to figure out ahead of the game what's going to happen. But we just got to do a better job of making sure they're prepared, and ready to go, and ready to take it on the first snap.
Injury-wise, heading into these final 3 games, and I'm not trying to get ahead of anything, but it's the last 3 games that are really important, especially this one you got coming up on Friday night. It cranks it up, and then you got 2 final region games that you got to capitalize on. But how are you injury-wise with the fellas? I mean, what are you going to end up with, I guess, going into these last 3? Do you have any chance to get any kids back that, between now and that final game that you're guaranteed, or is what you got what you got?
I think what we got is what we got.
Okay.
We're pretty good health-wise.
Yeah.
We did lose Rylan Hodges. The kickoff return that they fumbled, Rylan Hodges got, and in the process got a severe concussion. So, Rylan's out for a while. Don't know how long, and he's a sophomore, but he's one of our big time special teams players and a backup tailback, or a third team tailback. But Rylan's a really good football player, and we hated to lose him. And we'll just have to see what the specialists say and all that. But other than him, I think we're in pretty good shape health wise. I think everybody, we've got a couple of guys that are battling through some MCL strains and things like that, but they're fighting through it. I think we're okay.
Freshman and JV, your season, how has that gone? We're getting down to the nitty gritty on that thing.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah.
About what you thought?
Yeah, our freshmen are in the playoffs. I think we ended up 4th in the little playoff thing. So we're going to be playing probably Blackman, I guess, in the playoffs. So, and then our JV, I think we were 4-2 maybe or something. So they had a pretty good season, or maybe 3-2. Our last one we're supposed to have today got canceled, or tomorrow got canceled. So, they ended up with just 5 games, but we had a pretty good season.
Do you feel like those games and you saw some improvement, some guys are going to be able to come along and help the Rockets out later on, or maybe even here in these next 3 games?
Absolutely. I mean, JV games are a chance to get some guys some work that don't usually get work, or those guys that are on the fringe that don't get in much on Friday nights, but still need those reps.
Yeah.
And that's your future. That's who you're going to be playing with next year. So. I think that's fine.
You'd like to get them 8 games, but you
yeah.
can only get 6. So
yeah.
6 is about what you end up with usually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we do a county league. I mean, everybody in the county plays each other, and that way nobody has to travel very far. And
Which is good.
We don't have to go out searching for JV games.
Well, and you get a chance to play. Maybe Smyrna may not schedule everybody, but they may have to play everybody in JV or Stewart's Creek.
Right.
So
we play Stewart's Creek and Smyrna and Laverne and then everybody in Murfreesboro. So
yeah, that is good. Well, a big one on Friday night. They're kind of in the same boat you are as far as record-wise.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at JP too, the good thing I will tell you is Golden Tate won't be on their team running, which is probably, for those that don't know, that's where Golden Tate went to high school when the school first opened, when Jeff Brothers was the coach out there.
Probably would not have scheduled him had Golden Tate said it.
I guarantee it. But it's a big non-region game, and you need the gate, and you'll have it. And we were out here, like I said, a couple of weeks ago and saw it. And you're right. You got a great band. You got a great fan support.
It's a great place to play football.
It's a great place to play football.
And it's homecoming.
Oh, it's homecoming this Friday?
Homecoming this Friday.
Well, we wish all those festivities. So you got to go through homecoming week this week. So you will.
Every coach I know loves homecoming.
I know it. It's a lot of fun. Other than that, anything you'd like to say to the faculty, staff, and administration, the parents, and everything as we go through these final 21 days?
Keep supporting. We've got. We need to win these last 3, and we'll be in good shape. And I think we're going to be ready to do that. And the kids are still working hard, and we're getting better every day and every week. And so just keep supporting, and hopefully we'll end up with some postseason play.
Appreciate you always being on the show. All right, kids, Friday night right here. He just said it. It's going to be homecoming, so you need to get here early, park, be a part of all those festivities. That kickoff's at 7 o'clock.